Alright, so I'm going to show you how to load it into Wix. Depending on what editor you're using, this is going to look slightly differently. But in this particular case, I'm just dealing with a Wix site here. And so what I'm going to do to add my Gephi to it is I'm just going to go into I'm just going to go to add elements, and then I'm going to go to embed code and embed HTML code. And so in here, because we have a full web address with our GitHub, this one. So because we have this full web page here, what we can do is we can go over into our website address, add this one, and then we can hit apply on that, and it's going to load in your document here. So then you're going to want to resize it as you like, and then call it good. If you are using something like Squarespace, the Squarespace ones don't really like to have that, so then you're going to have to embed it into an iframe. Google Sites, you can use this one for, so it works very, very similar to that. It just happens to be a little bit different in terms of what it will, like what you actually have to add. So if I go to sites.google, Google, where are my Google Sites? Google Sites. Here we go. So if you're working with a Google site and you have something like this, right? So again, very, very similar in here. So all you'll have to do is you'll just have to put embed. You can embed this URL code in here. It's going to show what it looks like, and then you're going to add it there, and then you can move it around. So you can see that I've already added a different one in here that's a different crime corpus one. So then this is the one that I just created here, and that automatically made it large, but if I want to make it smaller, I can do that. There's very little you can change in here unless you actually go back into the Sigma JS coding. So one thing I will say is that Sigma JS in here does actually have a fairly extensive like library and help attached to it, so you can modify your things. And so you can change what it looks like. You can get it into, so this one's this Marvel character one. This one looks actually pretty cool. I haven't seen that one before. It looks like they might have moved it. So, but they have a fairly decent one here. This is with this JavaScript. It's a JavaScript library here, so you can take a look at different examples here of how to modify it. There are also a few web pages and videos that go more extensively into how to modify the coding attached to it. I'm not going to go too much into that or at all into it. I just showed the default version of it. For I think most cases, the default version is reasonably fine. So there's not too much that I would add to that one. So that is how you get it. Just again, be sure that you know what your colors are doing. If you need to adjust it, so if you don't like the look of this at the end of the day, then you can just go through, delete out your repository, and then just restart your repository or re-upload things into it so you can adjust those. Generally speaking, I would probably clear the entirety of the repository and re-upload the whole thing instead of doing piecemeals attached to it, mostly just because it's put out as this package, so unless you happen to know the specifics of what's been changed or what has not been changed, which you can find out, right? Like you can get into all of those documents, but unless you want to mess around with those things individually, then the easiest way to do it is just to delete the repository, do it again, re-upload it, and then call it good. So that is how you integrate the Gephi. And so yeah, so if I was to look at this, so if I was to preview it, I guess I'm going to publish it instead. So if I was to publish it, yep, I'm just going to publish it. So if I go to this, nope, publish. There we go. I need to view the publish site. No, come here. Where's my published? There we go. Publish site. Copy. Open it. There we go. Oh man. Okay, here we go. So same thing. This works the exact same way as my other one did. It's just embedded into that document, right? So it's just embedded in here now. So functions, all of my functionality is still the exact same, and I still have the ability to mess around with it, take a look at it, zoom in, zoom out, zoom the full thing. So all of that is still the same. So that is how to integrate it. Fairly simple, fairly straightforward. So hope that helped.